Oh my god, you guys, not again. A second woman just came forward accusing Joe Gatto of inappropriate behavior, and this time it's someone who used to work with him. This comes right after that 19-year-old's allegations dropped. Joe's denying it all, but things are looking messy with the way the internet is reacting to this, so let's get right on into it. For those of y'all who don't know, Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers has been accused of essaying a woman when she was just 19. Apparently, she has been speaking out about this for almost a year, but it only gained attention recently after one of her videos went viral. The TikTok user who goes by the name Juicy B claimed she met Joe in Milwaukee in 2023 when she was 19. This would mean Joe would have been around 47 at the time. According to her, she and her family were at brunch one day when they spotted Joe at the same restaurant. They asked for a picture, she posted it to her Instagram story, and boom, he liked it. That's when she slid into his DMs, hoping for some free tickets to his show in Milwaukee that night.
I got sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm so sorry I was at work and I didn't think that shit was gonna blow up. I've literally been posting about this shit for over a year, and I've been DMing celebrities, other people, like trying to get my story out there, and one goddamn little TikTok about that follows this little trend about a celebrity, then it fucking blows up, and you guys don't believe me. Why do you think I was... But the people you idolize are not always gonna be good. They're gonna do shitty things, and they're gonna take advantage of people because of that. Like, I'm not saying it was, I think some of it was my fault. I don't fucking know how this shit works, but I just posted the proof, and I have not told you guys half of it.
And after the show, she was back home drinking, and with some encouragement from her roommate, she decided to DM Joe again. Here were just a few of their exchanges via the Instagram DMs. She comes off as a super excited fan at first, hyping him up, talking about how great the show was, etc. And then Joe shoots out a compliment at her, and then here's where things take a turn. Allegedly, after Joe ended up giving her a pair of tickets, and after the show, after the two kept texting, the girl says that eventually he invited her to his hotel room. Mind you, we're talking about a nearly 50-year-old man and a 19-year-old. And well, y'all can put two and two together. Some things allegedly happened. It looks like Joe switches the DMs to vanish mode and gives her instructions to meet him at his hotel, where the alleged happened. Now, Juicy V didn't go into details about what he did, but she did post pictures of bruises, one in which she says Joe left using his teeth. Now, I will say the internet is pretty divided over all of this. Some people are saying believe all victims, especially with the clear power dynamic. You know, she's just a young, naive fan, and Joe is her role model, someone she looks up to, someone with a lot of fame, money, and power. He's also twice her age and a celebrity, but others are thinking that this girl is making it all up, claiming she did go to the hotel, things did get sexual, but now she regrets it and is trying to ruin his name for clout. The real question is, how is Joe gonna respond to all of this? Because the mere thought of Joe hanging out with a 19-year-old at the age that he was is truly unjustifiable. Like, there's no way in hell a 50-year-old has anything in common with a 19-year-old. Before we get into what Joe had to say, this has been his comment section over the last few days since this story came out. You had a bunch of people commenting things like, "You essayed a fan? What's wrong with you? I seriously can't even believe this. I've looked up to you since I was a little kid. Wow, I really looked up to you. Essaying your fans and ignoring the allegations? Address it, bro. We know what you did, Joe." I don't know why we're avoiding the fact that he had absolutely no business inviting a 19-year-old to his room. If a celebrity invited y'all somewhere at a young age, most of you would go. It's not normal to feel uncomfortable or sickened after the event takes place. Clearly, people want to act as if it's okay though because he's on Impractical Jokers. Almost 20,000 people like this comment. Either way, what business did a 50-year-old man with a wife and kids have taking a drunk 19-year-old girl to his hotel room? I don't care what any of you say, whether there was essay or not, a 50-year-old man was speaking to and invited an intoxicated 19-year-old to his room at 2 a.m. There is no reason he should have even asked. Now, a couple days later, Joe has since issued a statement on Saturday, 22nd of March, denying the allegations. In a statement reported by Variety, here's what he had to say. "I have used poor judgment and as a result have violated the trust of the people I love most. But anyone who knows me at all knows full well that I wouldn't anyone. It's a sticky situation for sure because the girl isn't detailing what exactly happened. She's just posting these photos and not everyone is seeming to buy into it, but a lot of people are also believing that Joe is inadvertently admitting that something did happen in his statement. Maybe not a but something happened, and some people just don't know where to stand on this because the whole situation is very nuanced.
Disgusting victim blamers you all are. The question isn't why she went to the hotel room. The question is, why did a 50-year-old married man invite a 19-year-old girl to his hotel room in the first place? Let's think about the power dynamic we have here. We have a 19-year-old girl and a 50-some-year-old married man who's considered a celebrity. I was a 19-year-old girl once too, and you don't think about these things logically as you do when you're a grown adult, especially if there was alcohol involved. Asking why she went to the hotel room in the first place is the same exact thing as saying, well, what was she wearing? She must have deserved it. Consent can be removed at any time. I have seen dozens of comments saying, what was she going to the hotel room at 2 a.m. for? She knew what was going to happen. Even if she was going there to hook up with him, she can remove her consent at any time. No means no. And the marks that he left on her were no way, shape, or form from normal intimate behavior. She has all of the proof, receipts to prove it, and people are still not believing her. This is the reason why women do not come forward, why they do not report anything, because they are never believed, and then they were raked over the coals. Ladies, it doesn't matter the location, the time, your initial intent while going there. If you say no, no always means no.
But it only gets worse here on out, you guys, because just yesterday on March 23rd, People magazine published an article detailing new allegations against Joe Gatto, and it's not looking good, you guys. A second woman who previously worked with Joe accused him of inappropriate behavior, including unsolicited touching and suggestive comments. She claimed that Joe's demeanor shifted to flirtatious and possessive after she turned 18. The second woman tells People that she first met Joe Gatto at one of his live shows when she was 15, and claims that as soon as she turned 18, his behavior shifted, becoming very flirtatious. She was employed by the comedian prior to his departure from Impractical Jokers, which he announced in late 2021. Before she started the job just after graduating from college, one of the comedian's previous employees allegedly warned her that she perceived him to sometimes be flirty and handsy. The employee also told her that Gatto often tells inappropriate jokes and advised her to shut it down immediately if he did anything creepy, the source claims. And she says she quickly learned why the warning was issued. During her time working for the Impractical Jokers star, the source alleges he occasionally inappropriately grabbed her and asked her for back massages. She also claims Gatto once invited her to his room and asked her to cuddle. Gatto also made frequent inquiries into her life, she alleges. The source also says Gatto would brag often about being in an open relationship with his wife Bessie, a claim she now suspects was false. The couple, who share 2 kids, split in 2021 after 8 years of marriage and later got back together. Gatto privately responded to her posts on social media to tell her she's hot and acted possessive, getting jealous when she would post photos of her actual boyfriend, she claims. When she rejected his advances or refused to flirt back, Gatto would be rude to her the following day at work, the source claims, noting that she felt as though she always had to work to keep him at ease, fearing she could lose her job. This was part of a larger pattern of alleged emotional manipulation, according to the source, which continued until she left his employment after 2 years. The source also claims that the comedian once grabbed her upper thigh while the two were in a hotel elevator during a work trip. In response, she moved across the elevator while Gatto allegedly told her he knew that he would make her uncomfortable during the trip. During another work trip, the source alleges Gatto insisted his employees come back to his room to drink, despite publicly claiming to be sober in interviews, and frequently boasting that he's never had a sip of alcohol before, per the source. Though Gatto himself was not drinking on that occasion, the source claims he encouraged others to drink around him. So this has been what's been going on with Joe Gatto, you guys, and the recent allegations that are coming out about him. I definitely want to know what you think. He hasn't made a statement yet since this second woman has made these allegations against him, but I will tell you, it's not looking good on his socials right now. People are dragging and attacking him. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below, though. I'd love to know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.